Hi, this is Jim from Bored and Retired, and today we're going to talk about a new comic book shop I went and visit. It's called Our Comic Shop. Today I visit, for the first time ever, Our Comic Shop, one of the best places to get dollar comic books in Cincinnati. The first comic book I'm going to talk about is Justice League Quarterly number 14. Whenever I go to a comic book shop, I always go over to where they keep these runs and see if they have issue 14, because that's the only one I need. And they had it, and it was at a very good price. It was actually the same price as when it first came out back in the 90s. So I paid up a little bit for this. It was $3.50. But my Justice League quarterlies are now totally finished. They usually have 4 or 5 little stories in them. They're 80 pages long. It's square back. So now, when I go into a place for a new comic book shop, I'll be looking for Marvel superheroes. They came out the same time as the quarterlies. They're square bound again, and they have 3 or 4 stories in them. And this one I paid up for because I'm trying to finish this run. I only have a few more left to go for this one. Paid $4 for this one, Marvel Superheroes, on spring of 1993. Bunch of Iron Mans on here. This shop had an incredible amount of dollar books, and I picked up over 130 of them. That was more than I did at the Cincinnati Expo, and definitely going back probably many more times. And I believe on Black Friday that weekend also, they're having like a 50-cent sale on their dollar comic books, plus regular comic books be some sort of sale also. So if you're in the Cincinnati area, go to Our Comic Shop and buy a lot. All the rest of these are just $1. I picked up All Out War from DC number 6. There's 3 combat magazines in this one, and it has, the main thing is a Viking Commando War Without a Name. This ran for 6 issues, and he is the centerpiece of each issue. So this is number 6, and this is the last one, so I have to go get the other 5. Then we have Weird Worlds. It says Tarzan Presents Weird Worlds number 3. So definitely had to pick that up. It says Tarzan. Don't look like Tarzan. Maybe it's like his son Korak or something like that. Then I got Outbreak DC Universe, Batman and the Justice League. And it looks like they're facing some sort of giant. Wonder Woman's there with the giant fist around her. This is the Walmart exclusive. It's actually Justice League 10. Surprised to pick this one up. It was Batman Eternal, another series I'm trying to collect, and it's a very good series. Then we have Marvel Comic Presents, and it's going to be Excalibur. Has Captain Britain on it, another of my favorites. And I've seen some people talk about comic book exclusives. This was a comic book exclusive for Pizza Hut, and it's called Real Heroes. Has Captain America, Daredevil, and says the Falcon, the Wasp, and they battling Hydra. It's a very thin book. One that they're talking about pizza in it. Has a wraparound cover. Other characters that are in this book. Pretty cool. Have DC Showcase 93, number 4 of 12. And it has Catwoman, Geoforce, which I like. And I believe he's called the Blue Devil. Then I found some gold keys. I couldn't believe this. These are like from 1967 or so in that neighborhood. And these are Turok, Son of Stone. It has a little monster there. Turok is obviously there. And got that one. And then from when I was at the Comic Expo, I picked up a whole lot of Doomsday Plus One, and I was missing number 2. I found number 2 there, and this has a John Byrne cover. It has a robot on it. I think it's a series dealing with humans and robots. I almost have all of these now. Then on Batman Day, I have Batman In-Game Special Edition, plus a preview of Batman and Robin Eternal. Then I have from DC Comics, number 1, DC Comics Essentials, and it talks about like the graphic novels to have, and this one has like a few pages of the Dark Knight Returns from the 80s, a few pages. And then in the back of it has additional graphic novels they recommend, like Watchmen and other graphic novels. Then they had Marvel Universe. It's called Star Masters All Out War of the Cosmic Commandos. And I think it's issue 2. And it has Beta Ray Bill, Silver Surfer, and a host of other spacefaring superheroes. Picked this up as a cover buy for DC. It's called Genlock 1, and it looks like robots battling each other, and also it's a Jim Lee cover. Another cover buy is from Dark Horse Comics called Ghost. Pretty cool cover. And I love Popeye the Sailor, and I got me a Popeye the Sailor from King's Comics. It's number 92. It's in pretty good condition, actually. It's a 15 center when it came out, $1 now. But I love the old Popeye cartoons. I don't like the 70s Popeye cartoons. They messed him up in the 70s. Then I have Amalgamated Comics, Magneto and the Magnetic Men. So Magneto and the Magnetic Men. It's kind of play on the Magneto and the middlemen of DC. So they're all in this one as this. Got another cover buy, but it grows on me. It's called Hulk Wolverines. It's Hulk plus Wolverine plus Weapon H equals Hulk Wolverines. 3 issues in this. I'll be looking for these. Zero Hour, another DC crossover for their entire universe, called Crisis in Times, number 2. I think I'm missing number 3 out of this, and I'm not going to chase all the individual storylines over all the comic books. We have a Lobo, Un-American Gladiators. So that should be interesting. Lobo's always a fun read. Have another square bound. It's Sergeant Rock Special number 1. World War II hero. Then I have another gold key, and this is between the Battle of Star Wars and Star Trek. I'm a Star Trekker, and this is Star Trek, and I can't remember the issue number. I want to say it's like 27 or 43, but this is it. Then from DC, I have The Next Batman from Future State. Also featuring The Outsiders and Arkham Knights. Pretty decent cover. Then I picked up from Malibu, Jim Starlin, Breed 2, 1 of 6. And it says he's back. I like Jim Starlin. He does a lot of the space opera type things in Marvel Universe and DC. Picked up a Daredevil, 193. He's got an axe in this one. He thought I was going to say axe to grind. Then I have Daredevil 195. And it looks like he's having a little trouble with riot police in New York. Another cover by here. It's the Hulk, but it's guest starring the Valkyrie and the Magnificent Thundra, and has She-Hulk and her Lady Liberator standing over top of the Red Hulk. A whole lot of tough women in the Marvel Universe, the strong ones. Then I have DC number 4, War of the Gods. Trying to collect this. There's 4 in the series. This is number 4, and I think I'm only missing like 2 after this one. Once again, this runs throughout all the DC universe. I'm just collecting the primary 4. That's part of the War of the Gods series. And I love Westerns. I love John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, and a whole lot of older Western people like Tex Reader, Tom Mix, Monte Howe, and Gabby Hayes. And I have what's called Western Heroes, and this is number 100. It's a pretty thin book. They were all actors in movies during the 30s and 40s, and almost made it into the 50s with some of these guys. And I'm going to read them. They're all in black and white, no color in them. And then this one is number 101. On the back, it kind of shows you kind of what the artwork looks like in these. And I picked up Western Heroes 105. This is Tex Ritter on the front cover. And the last Western Hero I picked up was 106. Then I picked up Marvel Presents Guardians of the Galaxy number 10. And then we have a DC Elseworld book called Superman Speeding Bullets by J.M. DeMatteis and Edward Barreto. And it's an homage to the Superman number 1 comic. It has Superman in this area instead of Batman. Elseworlds is set outside the DC universe, so they can do anything they want with the characters. Oh, I found 0 Hour 3 Crisis in Time. So I think I'm only missing 1 now. They have a Marvel event called Devil's Reign. This is 1 of 6, and it has a Daredevil, Spider-Man, and a whole host of other. Started collecting Mrs. Mystic from Community Comics. This is number 3. And then I got The Batman Who Laughs Special Edition, Year of the Villain, number 1. Then I got a Conan variant in DC called Arak, Son of Thunder, Special Collector's Edition. Basically a guy running off a sword, hacking up monsters. Looks like alligators this time or something like that. Then I had to pick up the annual for Arak, Son of Thunder, #1. It has a flaming sword, so maybe there's a little bit of magic in there too. I see this many times in dollar bins, but I never see the #1. This is from First Comics, the premiere issue of John Sable, Freelance. I imagine he's some sort of private detective or something like that. And there's a whole lot in this series. I'll read this and see if I want to collect any more. And then I had to get Doomsday appearance in Justice League America 69. And this one, Doomsday tears the Justice League pretty much up, especially Blue Beetle. Then we have a Marvel 2-in-1, The Thing and Man-Thing. And I did pick up a Spider-Man. It's a #1, and it's like a Spider-Man versus Dracula. It's called The Spider and the Bat. The Infinity Gauntlet, everybody's seen the movies. This came out in the 1991, a 6-issue series. And I have the graphic novel of it, if you want to call it that. All 6 stories put in one book. But I'm also trying to collect the other single issues. And this is issue #5 of the Infinity Gauntlet. The comics is a little bit more different than the ones that you've seen in the Marvel universe. Then I found Lois Lane. It's a #137 and pretty doggone good shape. And the last book I'm going to show you on this video is Robin 3000 book 2. So I have to find book 1. It's a square bound book, and I guess it's set in the year 3000. Yep. Yeah, I can't stress how well I loved the comic shop, our comic shop. Tons of comics, pretty well organized. Nick, the owner, he answers any questions. I watched him and do some interactions with some people there. He had the first issue of Carnage that came out, and this Amazing Spider-Man. And the guy was real happy to get it. And I'll be going back for the Black Friday sale and hopefully pick up a whole lot more. I'm going to show part 2. I have to be a little quicker because there's still a lot more to show. Well, if you made it this far, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And this has been Jim with Bored and Retired, part of the DCP Network.